Hi guys, this is the video where you all decided what would I paint, using what, on what, and using what color scheme and all that stuff. So, and it was really difficult. You made it so difficult for me. I wasn't thinking that it's going to be that difficult because almost everything that you chose was what I wanted, except one thing, and that was the choice of palette knives. That is not what I wanted, but I thought let's give it a try. Maybe it will work, but I really don't like working with them. I really like the strokes of the brushes. I mean, that's what I'm into, and that's the reason I like the paint to paint like majorly. So there are things. There are a few negative things and positive things about this whole idea and the experience that I had while painting this, and it was actually something which an art school would ask you to make as a project, and then you would learn out of it, and that's actually what I did. I mean, unintentionally, but I did. So there were some things which I didn't like, but eventually they turned out to be a learning lesson for me. So the things which I didn't like are obviously the choice of palette knives. It made it so difficult for me to paint, and so because of the choice of the palette knives, I got to know that you need to be selective while choosing the reference picture that you want to paint, or even if you use your imagination and you have your idea to paint something using palette knives, either you have to be super really good at it. I mean, that's what I feel, or you need to be really selective while choosing the pictures, because it really makes a lot of difference if you use palette knives and brushes for the same piece. I mean, if you want something, palette knives are not for me. Bold and a clear, I would suggest using brushes, which is what I like, and choosing something which is more mushier and very 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 detailed. I mean, either you are looking for an abstract look, or you just can paint using the palette knives, so go for that. But so eventually the painting came out to be a little clumsier. I really didn't enjoy working on it, and I really didn't enjoy the final look of it. I mean, I might be disappointing you all in the end when you see the whole clip, but that's what you made me do. So also one thing that I always fancied, like those impressionist paintings, because they have those, the rawness to them. I mean, that is what inspired me to kind of get to my style. But actually the painting turned out to be a little more on that particular side, and I really didn't enjoy doing it and looking it. So it is kind of I don't know what, but I got to know that whatever I fancied and actually imagined of doing that at point of time, I did it and I didn't like it. So I don't know. Moving ahead, all these things which were on the negative side made me eventually learn because of this whole process and experience, which was because of few people. So thanks for that. So the one thing that I liked the most about doing this piece as an experiment was that I got to know what my style is. I mean, I knew it, but I was still wandering around it. I mean, I definitely am learning. I have not gone to any school or stuff, and I will be still learning, because I don't think there's a point of time where you would select a style, select the procedure, and then just do it. Because according to me, the style would keep changing always, 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 because of, I think, the kind of person you are is reflected in your artwork. Are you getting my point? I don't know, but I think you are. So yeah, I got to know more about my style, that I really enjoy brush stroking, not using palette knives. I use the bold looks. uh, I also love the the subtle mix, the layering the we can do using brushes. I mean, I don't know how people can do that using palette knives. I think using palette knives would mean that you are just blocking the portions with the colors, like you cannot layer them. That's what I'm guessing. So I don't know how to explain. So this was a much needed experiment for me, and if you guys wouldn't have asked me to do it in this particular order, I don't think I would have done it sooner. But I did it in this packed schedule of mine, and I am so glad that I learned something out of it, which was a major part of learning process which I should be going through. So the third thing, I don't know if I'm counting or not, but so the third thing is that I always got intimidated by looking at the pictures and the paintings that are already on social media and everywhere. So I always had a problem deciding what should I paint. I mean, I was like, I want to paint this, and everything I wanted to paint. This doesn't make any sense. So doing this experiment kind of gave me an idea of what are the things that I would enjoy painting. I mean, I knew that I didn't like the detail artworks. I always liked, and luckily I chose the wrong picture, which was in my control, and I chose the wrong picture, so I know what not to paint and what not to choose. So yeah, I also got to know about this. So the whole process eventually cleared my head regarding my style, regarding what I want to paint, regarding what I'm comfortable with, and I also know why I enjoy painting. So while doing this piece, I was working with palette knives, and I was missing the whole point of painting, was that using brushes. I love the way brushes flow with the color. I love how they mix and blend, and the strokes are, that is so relaxing to me. And that was, you'll see in the video, that was not at all the no, I do not like palette knives. It's not that I don't use them, I obviously use them, but that is when I want some texture but using just one color and one layer. I don't think I can do the whole painting using palette knives, obviously. So I use palette knives, but just for doing some textures, using simple plain colors which requires no blending or much layering, if you know what I mean. So this is what I felt about painting. I'm pretty sure you're not going to love the outcome. If you do, please let me know. I would love to see your responses. Even if you don't like it, do let me know, because I really want to see your response, as you all chose this and I don't know what you all were expecting. And to be honest, I really didn't expect it to turn out this way, but this is what it is.